All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rise Zion. My name is Seth, and I hope you're all having a very wonderful Wednesday evening. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Yes. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think I'm getting all my days confused, you guys. Yeah, my hair's a little bit crazy this evening. But yeah, I hope you're all having a great evening. We'll just wait for some people to come into the chat. And while we do that, just as a reminder, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this live stream before we get started. Make sure to let me know how you're doing in the chat. Drop in, say hi, write us a question. I'm going to start a live question and answer session so that people feel more welcome and open to asking me things or just talking about different topics. In the evenings, if you're new, I like to do live streams where we just paint. We're in the middle of painting Captain Moroni, as you can see over here. I'll just back out so that you can see what we've been doing. I'm gonna move the camera out so you can see. Zoom out. I've got to zoom out. So you can see it's Captain Moroni. He's in a sunset setting, and we're just in the process of painting in all of the details on his armor. And he looks really ghostly right now, but don't worry, he's not going to look like that forever. We're going to get all of his limbs painted in. We're going to add color and make everything look perfect. And it's looking pretty good. I am really enjoying this armor so far. We're creating Mesoamerican armor. And it's been really fun. It's Mesoamerican inspired, but I also wanted it to be kind of like an Art Deco style at the same time. And that's what we've been working on. Hello, Dustwave. How are you? I hope everybody's doing fine out there in the audience. We're having a great time, I hope. All right. I'm zoomed in so that we can see what we're going to be doing this evening. I got pretty close. I probably have to scoot this out just a little bit so I can have room to paint, actually. Yeah, things are looking pretty neat. It's been quite interesting painting all these little details in. But yeah, I'm doing great. It's been a little bit smoky out. I can see that there's a wildfire somewhere and it's blocking the sun a little bit. It's a little cooler than it was the other day, so that's nice. But yeah, so a part of the reason why we're doing these live streams for everybody is so that we have an opportunity to create content that is monetized, that is separate from our religious channel. Yes, I started putting talking points that we talk about during the episode in the title of the episode itself. So that will help us to distinguish between different episodes and perhaps even grab some people's attention who might not watch the live streams in the evening as we're painting. B-Rad has joined us. Hi, B-Rad. I live here in Orem, Utah. That's where I'm live streaming from tonight in my studio and my art studio. And somebody asked me, do we even know much about Seth? What do we really know about Seth? And I just thought that was really funny because I'm like, and they were like, does he even have a day job? And I'm like, well, yes, I'm an artist. That's what I do, as well as YouTube. That is my job. So I just thought that was really, really funny. And I am not an AI, no matter what people say. I am not an AI. And just don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand that I'm not AI. I created an emoji specifically for this, and it is an angry little robot, and its name is I am not AI. So thank you so much, Dustwave. I appreciate that. We have 9 concurrent viewers at the moment. We started out with 14. I think that we're dropping down to 9. I guess I just scared people away. Sorry. I hope everybody's doing okay out there. But as we go by, as time passes by, more people will join us and we'll have a great time in the chat. Let's get started with this painting, you guys. So yeah, consider my whole point of saying that at the beginning, and I got sidetracked, is if you haven't, consider becoming a member to the channel to help support our channel, help support our volunteers who are helping us to keep the channel going. Your contributions are always appreciated. You can always send in a live, if you don't want to become a member, that's sort of like a monthly subscription thing. You can also do several other things. You can also do a, what is it called? A super chat or a super thanks. That is a one-time thing. Or you can visit our website at risezion.org and you can purchase a t-shirt, or you can purchase one of our prints. We, as many of you already know who join us regularly, we do these paintings, and then all of these are for sale on the website. So you can browse through prints, you can browse through the original artwork and purchase the original painting if you want to. That's a much more expensive endeavor, but the print is much more affordable for everybody. So, and the t-shirts are very affordable as well, and we're doing a pre-order for those. Haven't got them printed yet, but we have 3 different colors. We have navy blue, we have black, and we have violet, which are in accordance with our branding colors. And of course, we have our beautiful white logo on the chest. And we're excited to get those done. I am a graphic designer, as you know. And so I know all the ins and outs of the printing business. And I got these, I can print shirts at an affordable price and have very nice, high quality shirts created for you guys. But yeah, let's jump over here to our painting. Lindsay Black has joined us. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? You started writing another Captain Moroni chat. Don't know if I caught that. I don't know what you mean. You mean music, or is it in like the questions? I didn't see a Captain Moroni chat. It will fluctuate. Yes. Let's see. I didn't see the Captain Moroni. Oh, a track. Okay, yes, that makes more sense. I was like, what? All right, that's perfect. I'm glad to hear it. We also got to get LDS Music's tracks put together, and I just don't have time to do it right now. I will do it eventually, but it's just I don't have time. And then we can also play that as just give us some variety as well. And I definitely appreciate all of you guys who have contributed. The music is available for sale as well. I forgot to mention that. The music that we play is available for sale on the website. So you can help contribute to the channel that way if you desire to purchase the Captain Moroni soundtrack. Nancy Roach has joined us. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Somebody today said something really funny. And I know this person, and I think they might have been trying to be funny. I wasn't sure, but I found it to be humorous. And it might have been a typo. But what they said was, I wish I could remember my premarital life. And I thought it could have just been a typo. But I think it wasn't. But it was one of the episodes where we were talking about premortal life. I just thought it was super hilarious. It was pretty funny, I thought. Where did my paintbrushes go? Looking for my paintbrushes. My new paintbrushes are missing. Gonna get a little flat paintbrush and use that to put in some more details on our armor, if I could find it. There they are. So yes, I have a little square paintbrush here that we can use, as well as a lot of different other paintbrushes that will be helpful. Maybe these won't be too helpful. I don't know. Gotta use a square paintbrush every once in a while. Square paintbrushes are really nice because it helps you get straight lines. Maybe this one will work. I don't know. We'll try this one. It's not, I'll show you guys. This paintbrush is not too square. It's kind of like long square. I don't know how to describe it. Might not be too helpful in getting our lines straight because the bristles are going to be floppy. Spiritual thoughts going through my head, Dustwave is asking. Well, yes, I've been thinking a lot recently about division and the fact that that's the opposite of Zion. And how we have got to get over this contention. I don't know, just as a people, just everywhere, essentially. We've got to get over the contention. We have to become a Zion people and be unified in our one goal. We can disagree about a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, we have to be united in our goals, and we can all unite behind the goal of building Zion. And I'm not talking about you guys in specific. I know you pretty much are all kind of on board with a lot of the ideas that I share on my channel. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just talking about everybody in general. And if we could just be united in that cause, I think that would solve so many different issues. Because think of all the world problems that we wouldn't be having if everybody could just unite behind the cause of Jesus Christ, right? I've been thinking a lot about Pakistan as well. Apparently the gospel is exploding in Pakistan right now, which is just so remarkable to me. I want to get more information about this, and somebody sent me an email, which we will be doing an episode on shortly to discuss this. It's going to be really cool episode, I think. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it, and it's going to be fun. I really enjoyed doing the Wendy Nelson episode that I posted today. I haven't been in the chat, you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but you guys enjoy without me. I'm trying to just keep ahead of everything, and I'm just struggling a little bit because we're having some challenges with the channel, but I'm going to keep on posting stuff every day regardless of these challenges. I'm determined that we will be successful. So yes. What other spiritual thoughts have I been thinking about recently? One of these days, I'm going to have to read you guys that section about the signs of the second coming, but on the millennial Messiah, because I really just wanted to read it for you, because I can't remember all the details. So if I just read it for you and during the live stream, that would be really cool, because then we could have more things to talk about. If you guys are having a struggle, just like I do, about thinking about what to say. But yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to do. I just I really loved Wendy Nelson's portion in the that youth devotional. What I've been thinking about too a lot is the fact that we are all a part of that chosen generation that's been talked about for so long, right? Everybody says that they're the chosen generation. Well, yeah, that's true. We are all the chosen generation, and we're all doing our part. We're all just doing our part to build Zion and to gather scattered Israel. Okay, just coming in here, I'm just putting in, so you have some like really dark shadowy parts in here. I'm just kind of lighten this up a little bit with some of our color, our yellow ochre. as I'm doing this, I'm just kind of also refining the shapes as well. Because, like, you can, as I've mentioned before in other past episodes, they just kind of like push the line, you know, make it more straight or whatever. More curved, more perfect, the way it should be, right? Let's see. One thing that I was thinking about today was about those that earthquake that we just had as well in Russia. Is a record-setting earthquake, one of the biggest that we've ever had. And it caused tsunamis to literally heave the sea beyond its bounds, right? And continuation of the fulfillment of this prophecy, found in Doctrine and Covenants, and I believe it's found in Doctrine and Covenants 45 as well, but Doctrine and Covenants 88, which is remarkable because we are just about to study that, I believe, in Come Follow Me. So that's kind of interesting that happened. And then I've been talking about it too on my channel. Yeah, it's signs of the times. Okay. Make this beak pointy. Okay. I saw a very hilarious video the other day, and I thought it was hilarious. Because one of my favorite pastimes is making fun of Stephanie Myers's Twilight. I just love to make fun of those. They're so bad. They're so bad. They're funny. The movies. I mean, I don't know too much about the books, but I just love. I found it. There's a video that came across my feed the other day, and it was it was it was just so funny. It was if Audrey Hepburn were in the Twilight movies. It was just funny. And they're reenacting the scene where Audrey Hepburn was being Bella. She had that funny accent, the transcontinental accent. She's like, it's just funny. Like your skin changes color. I know, what did she say? You don't eat or drink? It was hilarious. Okay, we gotta fill this in too. It's a little blue. I was like, we totally missed this part, and so it's like blue, so we gotta cover it up with this metallic bronze color here. It's like totally blue. We need to get rid of that. Like, why is it blue? It should be bronze, right? It could be a shadow. That's kind of what we do. If we keep like some of the dark, it looks just like a shadow, but if there's too much dark, then it looks kind of weird. It's like it's too blue. And let's put some right here as well. It's like you're not of this world. Incredibly fast and strong. Oh my. It was really interesting because, like, on my mission, those books were so popular amongst all of my mission companions. It was so well, all of the Latin ones anyway. Most of them. I don't know about all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of them really liked Twilight. A lot. I just thought that was kind of funny. It's very popular. Okay, let me just back up and take a look at that and see how it's going on, how it's coming along. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. We're gonna have to start adding some little red gems because I want to add gems. We had somebody join our chat the other day who just wanted to learn techniques of painting, and I hope that it was helpful. I wanted to ask them if they found anything useful on what I was doing. If I was explaining enough, and helping to explain what I'm doing. Okay. Look at that. It's really taking on solid form now, isn't it? Being more solid anyway. Taking on a more 3D aspect. Just cover this up a little bit with paint. There we go. Okay. Darling. There we go. Oh, we need to put just a little less paint on that paintbrush. We're going to go here. Art Deco, Mesoamerican in style. The armor right here. You seen it here first. You saw it here first. You seen it here first. You saw it here first. Let me back up. Take a look. Is our armor looking pretty good? Looking okay. I love how this piece like comes to this is kind of a happy accident. Well, I did it on purpose, but I didn't know how much I would like it. It's kind of piece that just swoops under the solar plexus here of the rib cage. I love this piece right here, and it just goes right underneath and it swoops down. I'm really enjoying how it is turning out. think I'm still going to try to make this a little bit more skull-like. Let me just take a look over here. I'm going to change positions and look at the armor from this perspective. I have to make a little adjustment here, there. Okay, let's see. All right, let's take a look at some chats here and see what we got going on in the chat messages. All right, Angela has joined us. Hi, Angela. On my videos. Well, I think that, let me just go up here and just check to see what is going on here. Death of Ego has joined us. I don't recognize Death of Ego. Welcome to the channel. All right, I've missed a lot of chats, you guys. Any spiritual thoughts? Okay, yes, there we go. Okay, we'll be looking forward to it. Agreed said, I'm Zion-minded, but it's a constant effort. That's for sure, Lindsay. Thank you. Angela says, hi, Lindsay. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dustwave. Hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. We have to get better about loving people we can't stand. Yeah, that's true. Hey, you made it. Lindsay said, I heard the past Wendy Nelson episode of yours, and it was fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Dustwave. Nancy Roach says, hi, Angela. Yes, it would be really cool to read that online. I think that... Oh, Ruth Ann has asked, what medium are you painting with? I am painting with oil paints, Ruth Ann. Yes, we are all foreordained. Now we need to use our agency to choose to follow the path we said we'd follow before we came down here. Absolutely. Truly exciting times. We just need to make sure we're staying close to the spirit so that we don't lose our peace as things get heavy to bear. Absolutely. Absolutely. The next sections, Lindsay Black says, will contain section 88. That's fantastic. I'm glad that I got that right. I thought that people were saying that in the comments, but I didn't actually check to make 100% sure that it was included. Lindsay Black says, I feel this year has been incredibly busy in nature and in the heavens. So many events and signs. I agree. I think that there really has been so much going on. It's been a busy year. From the very beginning, we've had those wildfires and everything that's going on. Death of Ego says, nice job. Bin Dan approves. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good. Dustwave says that his son almost had a panic attack. Thinking about all the events happening, I had to explain that we will largely be protected if we're honoring our covenants. That is true. Absolutely. Good job, Dustwave. I'm glad to hear that, because I think that a lot of people are panicking if they're not really, paying attention. And then all of a sudden they see all this stuff and they're like, I think this is end of times. And then they just don't know that they don't have to worry so much. Lindsay says, this painting is looking amazing. Yes, I am really pleased with it so far. I'm going to continue making some adjustments here. Dakota says, I have to go to bed now. All right. We'll talk to you later, Dakota. No worries. Welcome and pleasant dreams. Greetings. Yes, to Death of Ego, welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so welcome. Everybody's welcome. Angela Lewis says, Ruth Ann, Seth is using oil paint. Thank you, Angela. Seth is about to hit 1 million views on all of his videos, by the way. Well, I think Dustwave, it's actually more than 1 million. I think that we have about 3.5 million at this point, which is a great number, by the way. We are in the top 50. The top 50 religious podcasts, LDS religious podcasts in the country. So on YouTube, that is. Sorry, not just in the country, but on all of YouTube, as far as Christian Homestead has been recording it. So we are really up there, you guys. And thank you guys so much for your support. You guys have been instrumental in bringing this to pass and making the channel so successful as it has been. And really in such a short amount of time as well. I don't know if we realize just, I don't know if you guys realize, I realize it because I'm living every day, but you guys might not realize just how fast this channel has taken off. It has been less than a year since we started doing YouTube, and the channel has exploded in growth. We're at nearly 34,000 subscribers. We have nearly 60 members now, most of whom don't join our live chats. I wish they would. But they just support the channel because they just want to, and I really appreciate them doing that. And just being a part of this, and it means a lot to me, and I hope that you guys realize it. The music is very soothing, Nancy Roach says. Dustwave Music says, I appreciate it. It's a great mood to the painting. Yes, I agree. I really enjoy the music as well, Dustwave. Does anyone know where Becky is tonight? Oh, Becky is not doing well. I wish that I could say that things were a little bit different. Yeah, top 50. Lindsay Black says, even better, Seth. Yay. Yes. It's by people adding their love and feelings, care, personality that things get so organic and amazing. It really does. And yeah. Well, let's continue this painting, you guys. Oh, Jose Javier has joined us from Venezuela. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Espero que todo está bien. ¿Cómo andas? Okay. All right. I was painting from this side. I have to paint from this side so that I can see from this perspective what's going on. Make sure that everything is looking straight. Sometimes we can get working on something from too close of a perspective and we can't see that something is crooked, and then by the time we notice, it gets a little bit too late and we can't really adjust things easily. Yeah, Deathwave says, let's see. I can't read it from across the room. Let me try. I'm squinting my eyes. Yeah, Nancy, please do pray for Becky, and everybody please do. I think that she is going through some struggles right now. I don't really understand exactly what's going on, but just so you guys know what is going on, we had kind of a disagreement about how I run the channel, and I don't understand exactly why it was so important to her, but it was. And I think that there's something going on else in her life that I don't really understand, because I just don't understand it. So yeah, please do just keep her in your prayers. And I certainly have already added her name to the temple roll, because yeah. In any case, she has been a valuable asset to the team in the past, and I mean, she's been just incredible doing these shorts. Those are all her. But yeah, I just don't get it. I think that there's just something going on, and but yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. And if it truly is just creative differences, I mean, that wasn't our agreement. Like, I don't. Sometimes people just have to move on, and I guess that's the case here. If she doesn't want to be a part of this anymore, I'm not going to force her to be. But yeah, at the same time, I'm not going to surrender my creative freedom and the way that I run the channel just to, you know. It really was a silly thing. It just has to do with the way that I do titles. So, whatever. Okay, well. In any case, Okay. It does seem a little, I don't know if this is right or not, this angle. Maybe it needs to be a little less sharp. And I'll think about that, you guys. Okay. Oh, David Swinson has joined us saying, looks great. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Trish has joined us as well. Thank you, Trish, so much for that. I definitely appreciate that. Jose Javier says, hola hermano, estoy bien. Gracias por preguntar. Veo que la pintura está quedando extraordinaria. Gracias, amigo. Nancy says, praying for Becky. Yeah, please do. Guatarasma Rivas. Yeah, it isn't. Oh, yeah, Dustwave is responding. It is an awesome job he's doing. Thank you. Yeah, I don't. Like, I hesitate on how much I want to tell you, but I think that they're, in terms of that, because I just don't want to, like, say things that would be sensitive. But yeah, we exchanged words for sure, and things got a little heated, although I tried to keep it professional. Lindsay says, it may not have anything to do with you, Seth, or the channel. She could just be using that to vent her personal frustrations. That could be, like, there's been events in the past where she thought, like, I was mad at her for some reason, and I totally wasn't. And so I just don't know if, I think there's just something up, you know what I mean? Lindsay Black says, Seth, what inspired you to do this podcast / channel? That is a great question, Lindsay. So I was inspired to do this channel because I've been feeling for a long time that I had to do a channel. And I wanted to talk about miracles initially, because I believed that the miracles and bringing back, like, spiritual gifts and stuff like that, and talking about them and helping people develop them, and I knew that that was going to be a very important thing for preparing for the second coming of Jesus Christ. And so that's what inspired me to do it. And I just had this strong impression that I needed to do it. I never had an opportunity to do it until now. But yeah, and what's really extraordinary about this whole thing is that were it not for COVID, and were it not for all of the events that led up to this moment, it would not have been possible. Like, I wouldn't have had the confidence to actually go out and start a YouTube channel had it not been for COVID and everything that led up to this moment. And so I can totally see the hand of God in it. And I know that it's because of him that we've had such success on this channel. And I know that what we're doing is really important. Because I think that just talking about miracles and talking about all these important things, all the signs of the times as well, is so important, because people need to be aware of it. And it's so fun to do it as well. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but it's so fun to talk about things like this. The gospel is just one of the most important things in my life, and it is so it is such a blessing to be able to just talk about that every single day and do it like we have been. It's extraordinary. And yeah, I totally see how he's guided into doing this by God. And I'm so glad that I decided to do it. But my only regret is that I didn't start doing it sooner. I had the opportunity to start a little bit sooner, a few years. In fact, probably for the past 3 years, I could have been doing this. And my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. What I didn't anticipate was that I would be able to do this, full time. I still maintain my job and everything like that, but I had not anticipated, and I didn't think it was financially feasible. But yeah, it has been such a blessing. And also just meeting all of you guys as well, because I appreciate all of you being here, and that means a lot as well. Zion is a people as well as a place. And just being, talking with people and getting their thoughts and ideas about what's going on out there. That's important too, because so many emails you guys have sent me have been so valuable. It was actually Dakota R, who sent me in the email about the comet, the 3i atlas, and that was so incredibly useful because I hadn't even heard about it, and I don't have a whole lot of time to do research, but you guys watching out there in the audience keep me informed about things that I wouldn't have heard about otherwise. I made a mistake. I just love the angry little face he has on his belly. I just love that so much. That's like probably my favorite part so far. That and the owl. I really am liking this owl up here. And that has been so fun. Let's put a little dot here. Let's put another little dot here. Yeah, so I've been polishing that stone that I got from my grandparents' garden. That looks like the Joseph Smith Sear stone. And it's looking pretty interesting. It looks pretty similar to it. It's quite interesting. I polished it. It does have like a lot of cracks in it, and so like crystals have formed in the cracks. And so those part I won't be able to polish, otherwise I'll grind away all those cracks. and then you'll have like just indents, so it'll look weird. So have to be careful not to ruin the cracks. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm painting the helmet a little bit up here. Yeah, well, something that I've been thinking about too, guys, is if anybody knows of any other volunteers who'd like to help, let me know and we can talk, kind of set up an interview process to help onboard some more volunteers. I guess right now we're going to be looking for somebody else to do our shorts. Need somebody who's reliable, a good editor, and we just have to move forward, I guess. So yeah, let me know if anybody knows anybody. You can email me, or you can just chat with me right now, and then we can continue the email conversation. I would have preferred just to keep Becky on, but it doesn't sound like things are going well, just based on these last few days. So you know, and I just kind of gave her free rein to do what she wanted with the videos. It was just, she did such a good job as well. I don't really understand what was going on. But in any case, we will move forward. We will continue to grow the channel, and our goals will be accomplished. We'll continue to spread the gospel. All right. It's looking pretty good. All right, you guys, I think that let's add some red. We need to add some red. We need red gems. That's going to be really fun to do. I am excited to do the gems. All right, let's see what we got in the comments as well. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, I missed a lot. Coastal gardening. Hi, Matt. So yeah, I don't know if I want to rehash that right now. Coastal or Matt, exactly what happened to Becky. Feel free to watch the video over again. But yeah, I don't want to rehash that again. Sorry. Yes, and Dustwave, your music is so inspirational, and we're so thankful to have you as well. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, it appears that she's having a rough time, as Dustwave has said. I'm sorry, Matt, but I don't want to go into it again. It's just a little bit sad for me, so I don't want to do it again. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I am so thankful that I followed that prompting as well. Dustwave says, Seth, I've got the ability to do video editing stuff, but it depends on what you have in mind. I would love to help in whatever capacity I can. Well, Dustwave, yeah, let's talk about it. That sounds great. Basically, I want the exact same thing that Becky was doing. She was doing a fantastic job. Her numbers were phenomenal. We were competing. I shouldn't say competing, but we were up there with the official church YouTube account. We were having, in some cases, more views than the official church's website. So I can't brag on her enough for doing that. I mean, my goodness, that is just incredible. So, I mean, you definitely have a lot of help. If you do decide to do it, Dustwave, that you have a great many examples of what to do because of the content that we've already created. Yeah, Lindsay says, I'm sorry I missed that, Seth. Did you say you're looking for volunteer/help? Yes, we are looking for help now to fill that position, I guess. For shorts, we need a short every day based on the episodes that we've been creating, you know, just episodes or little shorts every day. Yes, Trish says, Ruby, we got to add this red color, you guys. Let's get to it. Yeah, please feel free to email me, Dustwave, and Matt as well. Anybody interested in helping in this volunteer effort? All right, I got to get a paper towel because my paintbrush is so messy. And maybe we should just go ahead and use our round brush because we're going to need to get some little tiny details in here. So I'm going to use my little round brush here. So it's like a pointy brush. It might not even actually work because it's so fuzzy now on the end. So maybe not. I don't know. All right, we'll continue using the square brush. We'll try it. And then if I need something finer, we can come in with a little pointy brush. Oh, Angela has joined us. Hi, Angela. Hi, Ava. All right, let's put some red color in here. We're going to come in here. We're just going to add a little square of red right here. A perfect little square red gemstone. One right there. Then we're going to come in. I'm going to need, I don't know. Let's come in here. We're gonna do red up here. Just a little dot. Red gemstones. As Trish said, they are courageous. They represent the heart. They also happen to be my birthstone, so rubies are my favorite. Oh no, I got red. I messed up the cape. I'll wipe that off. Okay, we'll just have to paint over that. put some red rubies right here. And right here. Ooh, maybe we put some red rubies in the eye sockets for this owl. And then just a triangle. Right there. Look at that. Really like little tiny red rubies here. Okay. I don't want to get too carried away. Let's put some in the eye sockets here. Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. Okay. All right. Oh yes, we need to put. Oh, we need to put some gemstones here on the Tree of Life motif belt. We need to put little fruits, right? We put fruits on the tree, even though they're supposed to be white. We'll do them rubies. Put some in the eye sockets here. And then we'll put some right here on the top. Just using our Indian red color. I love how warm it looks. It looks so inviting for armor. Guys, it sounds like my battery is running low somehow. I think we're going to have to cut this live stream a little short. We might be running a little overtime, though, as it is. Putting some red fur pokes out from the armor. I have it all planned out. So like the fur is like padding, right? And so it makes the armor comfortable so that it doesn't chafe. I have it all planned out. Yes, we need to put some more right here too. I forgot. I'd planned to do maybe long pieces of glass here. And right here. All right, I'm really liking the way this has turned out, you guys. All right, but we're gonna have to end this live stream, you guys, because my battery is running out, and I don't want to cut you guys off, and then you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So let's end this live stream for the now, and we'll talk about some other fantastic things tomorrow night. All right, Kathleen has joined us. Hi, Kathleen. I'm sorry if and Jellybean has joined us too. Hi, Jellybean. And I don't know if I recognized Ava Nelson yet. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. The armor is really turning out really neat. I hope you guys can see it okay on that screen. It looks a little bit different from what I'm painting on the screen. Let's zoom out so that you guys can see it one last time before I end the live stream. Let's zoom out. I think it might look a little better zoomed out anyway. I think the camera like tries to add a lot more like contrast, and so it looks a little wonky at times. But yeah, it is looking pretty sweet. I'm having a fun time painting this, you guys. Yeah, it's looking pretty mezzo. It's looking pretty Art Deco. It's looking pretty neat. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. All right. Wow. Okay, so we are going to have to continue painting this tomorrow night, you guys. I am, again, grateful for everybody who's been here. And let me just go through. And if I missed your comment, I'm really sorry if I've missed your comments. You can repeat your question again at the end here so I can see it if you want to. Good night, everybody. If you've already left, I'm sorry that I didn't recognize you before you left. Trish says, just think of Christ's sacrifice in his painting. He is royalty, which is red. That is true. And he loves us. He shed his blood and his heart. Think why Captain Moroni was chosen. Yes, he was a chosen individual. He was valiant, defending the blood of Christ for sure. I absolutely love that idea, Trish. Thank you for sharing that. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's episode. We already have it posted for tomorrow. So before you go, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Just put a quick emoji in the comment section so that we we have more weight in the YouTube algorithm. It'll help spread this to other people, so more people will join us in the evenings. And yeah, thank you guys again. And I look forward to your email, Dustwave. We will talk. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye.